digital subscription model with almost 1 million paying supporters has lost millions of dollars since 1998. It only returned to the black in 2019 after years of persistent transformation efforts. Yet, they still had to cut 12% of their workforce in 2020 to stay afloat. The government is ready to put support behind SMT's transformation. We are committed to safeguarding the information space for our citizens. Government funding of news media is commonplace in many countries and has increased in some cases during COVID-19. This underscores the public good that trusted journalism provides in a complex environment. In 2020, the French government introduced a subsidy package of over 480 million euros to support its news media in weathering COVID-19 losses and moving to digital platforms. In the same year, Norway and Sweden rendered 43 million euros and 65 million euros of aid, respectively, to their press. Prior to its restructuring, Singapore Press Holdings Limited had invested almost 50 million annually in technology and digital talent. This has yielded some success, but from the kind of investments we see elsewhere, they clearly need to do more to accelerate the newsroom's transformation. The steep decline of print media and correspondingly the migration to the digital space has brought SMT to an inflection point. It will tap on government funding to make essential investments that move it decisively into the digital age. MCI has therefore set aside funding support of up to $180 million annually over the next 5 years. This will provide SMT with more capital to invest in the future while ensuring they are able to sustain their current operations during this critical transition period. In its initial years, we expect SMT to spend approximately 40% of the funding on tech investments and digital talent. The remainder will be spent on newsroom capability building and training, in particular the vernacular newsrooms. Ms. Tin and Ms. Tan asked about accountability measures. With such significant amount of public funding, MCI will monitor SMT's performance closely through key performance indicators, or KPIs, that track total reach and engagement of SMT's products with a focus on their digital platforms. Specific reach indicators for vernacular groups and use, and resilience of SMT's flagship products to minimize downtime and disruption. SMT is required to provide progress updates to MCI on a half-yearly basis. This allows MCI to track their progress and for the government to help achieve its desired outcomes when necessary. We will also review the funding quantum after the first 5 years based on the progress that SMT has made. Mr. Alex Yam asked how the ministry will ensure editorial independence continues to be upheld in the newsrooms. SMT has exercised editorial independence since its establishment in 1984 as Singapore Press Holdings. Funding support does not change that, as is the case with MediaCorp since 2011. In fact, the 2021 edition of the Reuters Institute Digital News Report indicated that 79% of respondents expressed trust in Channel News Asia. Is such a high level of trust attainable without objective and balanced reporting? The same report indicated that the Straits Times, one of SMT's flagship products, enjoyed a similarly high level of trust among 77% of respondents. Would SMT wish to erode this foundation? If nobody is reading the Straits Times, Lian He Zao Bao, Berita Harian, or Tamil Murasu, if nobody is viewing Channel 8, Surya, Vasantam, or CNA, there is no use in funding SMT or MediaCorp. It is precisely because people are reading, viewing, and hearing our mainstream media that they deserve to be supported. It is because the public see them as trusted sources of news that we must do all we can to keep them as viable propositions. As can be seen also through the KPIs set by MCI, the government's key interest is to ensure the reach of SMT's products. No one gains if these products lack credibility and are ignored by audiences. On the contrary, we are funding them precisely because they do have readers who trust them. Mr. Speaker, to conclude, the coming years will be an exciting period as we expect a major digital transformation of our local news media landscape. MCI will work closely with SMT to ensure that our local news media upholds quality journalism delivered in innovative and engaging ways. Thank you.
Mr. Alexia.